this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
With no fees or minimums on checking accounts, it's no wonder the Capital One bank guy is so passionate about banking with Capital One. If he were here, he wouldn't just tell you about no fees or minimums. He'd also talk about how most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. Yep, even on weekends. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you? Welcome to Stuff You Should Know from HowStuffWorks.com.
Welcome to the HowStuffWorks podcast. I'm editor Candace Gibson, joined today by my trusty staff writer, Josh Clark. Josh, how are you today?
I'm great, Candace. How are you?
I'm well. Well, that sounds like it can only mean one thing. Today's topic of choice. Is swearing at work a good thing? Josh, you seem to be a pretty gung-ho advocate of this. Why is that?
Candace, you remember my Wear Your Hawaiian Shirt to Work campaign? The whole thing was just a drive to get everybody to loosen up and get to know each other. Well, it didn't take as well as I had hoped, so now I'm starting a Swear at Work campaign.
Oh, you I knew exactly where this came from. This article you wrote called Is Swearing at Work a Good Thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is based on an actual study. We're not just like tossing around words for fun here. This came out of Great Britain, the University of East Anglia, where essentially some researchers looked at what happened to people who swore in the workplace.
Yeah, they hung around a mail order warehouse.
Yeah, and they were looking to see if swearing at work alienated coworkers or if it actually brought them closer together with, all the salty language and people really showing their true colors.
Sure. I could see a lot of cheeky Brits running around the mail order warehouse just cursing up a storm. It had to have been a really fun study to do, I imagine.
Well, I think so. And it was pretty successful, too, because the hypothesis was correct. It really did establish better relationships among employees because they could feel like they were really expressing themselves and really communicating with everyone in an authentic way.
Sure, and it's pretty much basic social bonding theory. The more you share of yourself, the more you can establish social bonds like trust. I mean, how can you truly trust a coworker if they've never heard you swear? I mean, think about how much closer you and I are thanks to the word or son of a bitch, that kind of thing.
I know I say those every time you turn an article to me. But what's interesting, especially about this study, is that the mailroom workers, like you were referring to, these sort of lower-level employees, yeah, they really let it rip all the time.
Sure.
But when they examined how the executives behaved and spoke to each other, no one really cussed that much. It was a little bit more reserved and refined.
Right. Well, the study's authors were saying that they hope that while management might not swear, they want to see HR directors maybe look the other way or even encourage it because it does develop social bonds. But, the East Anglia study really didn't, put the whole thing to rest. This is whether or not we should allow swearing in our culture, whether it be on work or television or radio, is a pretty big ongoing battle.
It really is. And I know, for instance, I was looking at the FCC and some of the rules that they have about swearing and the idea of a fleeting expletive, which is essentially when you just say like, hot piece of ass. And it's not really in context with anything relating to sexual content or bathroom humor. Sometimes the FCC will let networks get away with it. But when you're talking about and there's a toilet in the same sentence, that's not going to fly.
No, I agree. And the FCC's actually as strict as you might think their standards are. They're not strict enough for some people. Have you heard of the Parents Television Council?
Yes, tell me more.
Okay, well, they actually, you may be upset about this. They went after the producers of one of your favorite shows, Gossip Girl.
them.
Because they had wow, you're really getting the hang of this swearing at work campaign.
Well, now that I've had to
appreciate
take off my Hawaiian shirt, might as well, right?
Yes, I appreciate that too. So they go after Gossip Girl for this kind of steamy ad promo campaign that they came up with. And they also didn't like 30 Rock's MILF Island episode. Did you see that one?
I missed it.
It was a good one, but the Parents Television Council didn't like it. Actually, these people are pretty scientific. They've released studies of how much of an increase in profanity there's been on television over a set number of years. Mm-hmm. So, for instance, and this is during the family hour, which is 8 to 9 p.m., there was a 22% increase from 2001 to 2006 in profanity, right? They found 815 foul words in 180 hours of programming, which is 4.53 swears an hour.
Wow.
The most amazing thing is that somebody actually sat there and watched 180 hours of television programming and counted every one of the swears.
Well, clearly I'm in the wrong business, but if you want to check out more of our research, read Josh's article on Is Swearing at Work a Good Thing on HowStuffWorks.com.
It's great.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit HowStuffWorks.com. Let us know what you think. Send an email to podcast@HowStuffWorks.com. Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you?
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.